Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Kid Gallery podcast. Go Lele. That's actually my goddaughter Serenity's favorite artist. Like seriously, I think she watched all videos for like 1,000 times each. But I love Lele. She's super cute. You know, those are one of them kids that I don't know. Some people say she's grown. I don't think she's grown. Like, I still look at some of her videos and be like, she is so cute. Like, she's not too much. She's not too much. Some of these chicks is too much. And that leads me to today's topic. Undisciplined kids. Yes, we're going to talk about it because, honey, my week was crazy. Seriously. Like, how was you guys' week? Like, your Monday through Friday. How was your Monday through Friday? Have you guys ever had took a mental health day? Like, I did. I actually took a mental health day on Thursday. And let me tell you, it was absolutely needed. I'll tell you why. I think everybody needs a mental health day. I don't care what kind of job you have. I don't care if you don't have a job. Like, I think you need a mental health day just to reboot, just to get everything back in, order. Like, things be rough. Like, we deal with so much stress. It's not even funny. Really, it's not. This coffee, woo, piping hot. Happy Saturday, guys. I'm so excited to just be sitting in this chair and doing what I said I was going to do. I'm trying to, like, really, do what I'm supposed to be doing, and here I am. But, yeah, I said the topic was going to be undisciplined kids because obviously had a rough week, right? I told you about Mondays being wild, but I feel like this whole entire week the kids were just, like, on one. Like, they weren't with no type of nothing. No learning. No, you're not going to tell me what to do this week. I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's what led up to the mental health day. Really. That's what led up to it because, these kids don't care. They absolutely don't care. Like, back in the day when somebody said they was going to call your parent, you was scared. Like, that froze you up. Like, literally froze you up. Like, oh, no. Did she just say she's going to call my parents? Or my mom or my dad? Tell them that now. I don't care. Go ahead. Call my mother and my dad. They ain't going to do nothing. I can tell. I could tell they're not going to do nothing. Look at your behavior. I can't understand how you could be reprimanded over and over and over and continue to say, I don't care. That tells me whoever's at home don't care either, because I tell you, my son is 16 years old right now. I tell him something on Monday, Tuesday, it better be corrected. Like, that's just how it works. Like, Monday I told you about what the issue was. Tuesday, you better correct it. But these kids be running their parents. Like, I've seen it. Like, honestly, this week showed me some real stuff. I told y'all that these kids do go through some serious things at home, and there are a lot of special cases, which leads up to their behavior. But there's just kids who are manipulators, like straight, I don't care, and they're doing it on purpose. Trust me when I tell you they are doing it on purpose. Here, there was a girl, yesterday, homegirl came in and threw her books on the table and was like, I'm not doing anything. I want to go for a walk. Why, and she's allowed to go on these walks because, they think that if you do allow these walks, it will help them calm down, it would get them right back to it. You just got in. Have a seat. Relax. Good morning. First of all, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Happy Monday. Happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. Welcome to school. Take out your books. I don't think we should be taking them for walks after they just walked all the way from school or traveled all the way from home to school to get here. Why are we taking them for a walk? Okay. Now she is told to sit down, and because she don't want to sit down, she does open up her books like she was told to do also. Sit down, open your books, it's time to start class. She decides that she's going to open her book but start ripping pages out and making a hot mess all over the place. Hot mess express. And who's going to clean that up? Who's going to clean that up, young lady? You're not 5. You're over 10. Under 13, but over 10, which you know exactly what you're doing. So that wasn't it. So now you run out of paper to rip. So now you're being an acrobat. You're putting your legs up. You're swinging around the chairs. You're distracting other students who come to school to actually learn something. How do you deal with that? And you think by saying, listen, maybe I need to call home will change this little person's attitude. But it doesn't. Go ahead. By the way, tell her to come and get me because I want to go home. Oh, that didn't work. Backfire. Backfire. You thought that was going to work? Not today. That's not going to work. That's like an invitation to come and pick me up. Oh, please call my home because I want to go home anyway. I don't want to be here. So, after dealing with all the extra stuff, what do you do? Let me try. Let me call her bluff and actually call home, and see if it makes a difference. See if it's going to change something. Call home. Mom comes in. Little person decides that she doesn't want to go home now. Remember, call home. We call home. Now I don't want to go home. Now I want to stay here. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my parents is not even going to go for the back and forth. And before I could say anything, I'll be out in the street. You made me come all the way over here, put my clothes on, leave work, whatever I did to talk about you don't want to go? Oh, no. We're not dealing with that. You getting up. And you're about to be on punishment when we get home. I'm not even going to do nothing foolish. Today you can't be going around embarrassing yourself and your kids or doing anything that's going to cause people to, call BCW. BCW. Y'all old folks know what BCW is, but ACS for today. Children's Services, period. They call Children's Services for everything. You blow at your kid. You get too close to their face, they call it ACS. Me, personally, I don't like to deal with any 3-letter words. Any 3-letter words, ACS, BCW, IRS, any of that stuff, I try to steer clear from, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so now she doesn't want to go home. Mom literally has to bargain with the little person. She has to bargain with the girl. Please come. If you come, I'll get you this, that, and the third. I'll get you your favorite meal, buy you your favorite dress. I don't know. I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. So you have to come all the way over here, and I have to bargain with her to do something that she called you in the first place to do, which you shouldn't have actually came because she was actually misbehaving. And again, goes back to the word discipline. There is consequences with bad behavior, ma'am. So you should allow the place that she's at, which is the school building, like Medea said, the school building, to do their job, right? And if she's misbehaving, when we call you, you were supposed to actually say, let me talk to her, maybe put her in check over the phone, but I guess you know her better than we do, right? So you came and you had to bargain. You had to give her lollipops and cotton candy for her to leave the school building. And on the way home, she actually decided to embarrass you and curse you out, which again confirmed that nothing is going to happen when she gets home, because it looks like little person actually wears the pants in the house. And how does that happen? How does this over 10-year-old, under 13-year-old person, little person, run your household? Does she pay bills? I'm confused. I'm confused. This is why the whole time she was like, I don't care. I don't care. Do what you want. Call my mother. That's helping me. Now, finally, after a couple of days of this behavior, before I took my mental health day, which was well needed after such a crazy week, I actually got to speak to this parent. You know what I'm saying? And it's very, very shocking. Guess what? She is afraid of her own child. You heard what I said. Yeah. She mentioned that the little girl threatens her all the time about calling the three letters on her all the time. Now, this is a woman who, again, I might not like what's going on right here as far as discipline, but I do know that she does her job as a parent in other ways. That little person comes to school every day with all pink and glitter and anything a little girl could probably ever imagine at that age. I've seen her come in with high quality breakfast and high quality lunch and after school and snacks and all of this stuff, and she is well taken care of. So I am confused, ma'am, why you are scared of her again. I mean, and this is not only this lady. Like, I run into this all the time. I'm confused why we allow the children to run us. Like, we pay the bills. They literally came out of our bodies. Like, that is number one. Like, that's the main thing to me. Like, they came out of us. You think I'm going to let my son talk to me crazy? My son is definitely allowed to have an opinion, and I've raised him like that. You are your own person. I'm never going to take your freedom of speech away, but you're never going to sit and disrespect me, ever. That's never going to happen. Not allowed, unaccepted. Not here, not there, not anywhere. I like that. Yeah, but it's going on. Today, again, that little person that I'm talking about, there's a lot of little people that is like, okay, I'll give you another one. But this one is kind of more of a sad case, because she is also another one who comes to school every day and be like, I don't want to be here. I didn't ask to be here. I hate this place. I want to go home. Okay, that's cool. She takes it a little further because, you know, you can go communicate sometimes with her. But when you have a person who now gets up and completely leaves, and may even leave the building, that's a problem. Like, we're talking about a little person. Again, over 10, under 14 in this case. How would they just feel like, you're not, like, you're going to be disrespectful and just get up in the middle of us having a conversation, adult to child, and tell me to F off, or get out my face, or my favorite, leave me alone? You're at school. Where do you think you're at? But again, I'm like, okay, this is not working, so we're going to call home. 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 We're not going to keep dealing with this. We're going to call home. I mean, that's the right thing to do. That, you know, maybe we need some intervention here. So here we go. You know what, honey, I'm going to go ahead and just call home. You know, maybe you need to have a conversation with your mom about your behavior. I don't care. Call whoever you want. She ain't going to do nothing. And plus, I don't even live with my mom. I live with my grandmother. And she ain't going to do nothing. She know what I do. I'll beat her up, too. She's scared of me. what? Here goes another. And I'm going to keep going. I probably got a few of these stories all in 1 week. So, you what? Your grandmother is scared of you? Over 10, under 14 years old? What are you doing? Are you going home and abusing your grandmother? Don't tell me this. Don't tell me this. So how am I supposed to deal? Like, how do I how do I fix this problem if the person that is responsible for your well-being you beat up? Like, you beat her up. That's what you just told me. You beat her up. So what do I do? Tell me, how do I fix that? So I just go ahead and hand it to the higher-ups, because, you know, it's always higher-ups that are equipped to deal with situations like this. Now, that's two little people, female little people. Now we're going to talk about a male little person. Now, mind you, these are all from these kids are different from different walks of life, right? Different cultures, different backgrounds. So we're not going to go ahead and just put everybody in one basket. That's why I'm giving you guys 3 different stories. So, going back and forth with a child. Back and forth. I said it, back and forth. Why am I going back and forth with a child? I mean, over schoolwork. And then, you know, they don't have a stop button. They don't have a filter. They think when you're serious that you're joking. So you're saying, okay, in this case, like, why are you looking back there messing with that other little person, right? That other child. Why are you messing with the other student? Oh, I'm not. I just saw that she was looking at me. How do you see that? Do you have eyes in the back of your head? He tells me yes. I said, are you serious? Like, I'm being serious. Yes, I have eyes in the back of my head. That is just making me upset. Like, I'm fuming. Obviously, you can't show it, but I'm fuming inside. Like, am I really? Okay, so you got eyes in the back of your head. I said, you know what? Maybe I should call your parents and let them know that you probably will need glasses for the eyes in the back of your head, because for some reason you act like you can't see or hear what I'm trying to tell you. So maybe I need to speak to your parents. Oh, I don't care. You could speak. I hate my dad. He didn't say he hate his mom. He hardly speaks about his mom, but for some reason he has this nasty taste in his mouth for his dad. And later on, I actually got to the core of that story, which, again, parents, like, the things we are doing are really affecting our kids. And again, this other child is over 10, under 13, and he's expressing that he slapped his dad before, like, that he fights with his dad all the time. And I thought he was joking at first. Like, I'm like, no, you serious? Like, you slapped your dad in the face and he allowed it, and, like, me and you are still having this conversation right now, me and you, like, where's your dad? And he was like, he's home. And then he just started blurting out really real things, like, I hate my dad. He made my grandfather leave. So obviously there's some pain there, you know? And again, it goes to show you that you think these kids are not affected affected by the things that's going on in the household, but obviously they are. And by the way, they're telling their friends everything. Back in the day, you were like, oh, certain family issues, you were like on mute. You weren't allowed to discuss your family problems. Like, maybe that's why I am the way I am today. You cannot discuss your family problems, especially outside the home, like outside the family. Like, I never got that, but they tell all your business, all of it. The first person I was talking about in the story number 1, she told us that her mom divorced her dad because he was abusive. Now she's abusive to her mom. Funny, but not funny. These kids are dealing with a lot. And parents are dealing with a lot. I don't know. I feel bad for the lady. Like, she made me start thinking about, wow, I'm over here talking about kids. The parents are, like, the lady was stressed out. She was thanking me. Like, she was like, oh, I heard that you are a very strict educator, but a very loving educator, and that's what she needs. That's what she told me. And I was like, listen, I love them. I love them. That's why I'm so strict with them. Like, you're not just going to talk to me any kind of way. And I'm going to let y'all know when y'all wrong, if y'all like it or not. I'm not going to go ahead and, like, I can't go too far. That's what you have your mom and dad for. But I'm going to do my part to tell y'all that what y'all doing, y'all going in the wrong direction. Like, I had to tell that same little one to respect her mom, like, in front of her mom. What? Soon as she came, she snatched a piece of paper out of her mother's hand. I said, whoa. That was rude. And you know her mom is standing on the sideline like, I'm looking at her like, Miss, I'm going to need you to get with the program. Get with the program, because she's disrespecting you. And in front of everybody is not very cool. Y'all like my song? But yeah, guys. So yeah. I'm just shocked with these disrespectful children and how far the parents are actually letting them go. Like, you have to come all the way there to get yelled at by a 10-year-old. And then you bargain with her. What's up with the bargaining? You're not getting nothing. That behavior deserves 0. I'm not taking you nowhere. You're going to go home and eat what's in the refrigerator, your Cheerios, whatever snacks you bought a couple of days ago. Open those snacks, because you are rude. You too young to be thinking you're going to talk to me any kind of way. That's disrespectful, guys. And I tell them that all the time. And it felt crazy to me that I actually had to, like, discipline the young lady in front of her, the person that's supposed to be disciplining her in the first place. Like, and then before she left, she yelled at her like, come on. Anyway, guys, is your kid one of those kids? Like, is your child disrespectful to you? Do you allow it? Like, what do you do? How do you do it? Do you take away their games and stuff? Like, because I heard that's a thing. Like, you guys take away games, and I don't know. I heard one recently where the mom was like, oh, she took away their weekly visit to a local store. I'm not going to mention the store, but it's a cheap store that the person likes to go to buy a bunch of gadgety stuff. To take away that. You shouldn't be getting that in the first place, because this is like repetitive behavior here. This is not, this person, these people, these little people, these kids, my kids too, because I feel like they're your kids. Obviously, I'm talking about them like you take it all in. They're your kids. But we have to check them. We have to help, because what they think they're cool. They think what they're doing is cool. And if they think it's cool that they could do it at home, they're going to bring it to us and realize that it's not cool. I mean, I see other educators like be like, listen, child, I don't got time. I'm going to just tell the higher-ups right away. I'm not going to tell the kid nothing, because you can't tell these kids these days. I don't want their parents come in and blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of that, and I respect that too. I do respect that. You really can't sometimes. These parents don't be trying to hear nothing. So I be trying to fill them out. I just try not to go by the rule book most of the time, but that's just me. I'm different. That's me, period. Sometimes I might, I don't know, depending. I might feel the person out and be like, I don't want to deal with that either, because I could see that there's no winning in that situation. And when there's no winning in that situation, what's the point, right? So, yeah. Guys, I wanted to show y'all a video about this girl who was actually in kind of like a group home type of situation, and she's been there for a while, and they was trying to get her finally to probably go back home to one of her parents, but the girl was going off. Like she had to hold, again, under 15, over 10, telling the staff, get off of me, SMD, and I'm sure you guys know what SMD nowadays, because that's the first thing these little disrespectful kids be saying out their mouth nowadays. SMD this, SMD that, F you, F that. So they just, they be on a different type of time. But guys, we're the parents. We're the ones that have to make sure that they know what they're doing is wrong. And we can't allow it. We just can't. We can't, because and then they go away to other people. They go out. They have to go out of your house eventually, right? And then they go to these places with the same behavior. And they're in school for almost what? How many hours a day? 6 to 8 hours a day? If they go to after school, that's a lot. So we have to really, really kind of like, my mom used to do this, start being a little hard on them. That's what she used to call it, hard on them, but she's always been like that. She's so cute. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited. Tell me what you guys think. I want to hear you guys' comments on if you have a disrespectful kid and why do you allow it? Or if you one of them old school parents like me that just like, play yourself. Play yourself. You don't want to do that. I have these conversations with my sister all the time. All the time. So I'm glad to be talking to you guys about it now. I am super excited. And all right, guys, so happy Saturday again. And I am looking forward to the next episode, which I don't know. Let's see. I got a few episodes already. I don't know which one you guys want to hear next time. So this one, we're going to call it Discipline. Like, this is discipline. I'm going to, like, try to get discipline put on this screen here somehow. Still working on it. But I think the next one should be about talent, you know, because all these kids that think they know it all, like, do you really know it all? Well, we're gonna find out. And I got some recordings and from actual kids that, you know, they're not shy. They heard Miss S has her Kid Gallery podcast, so of course they want to chime in, and of course I'm gonna let them, because that's what the show is about. So there. All right, guys, so love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Let me know what you think, and until next time.